Hi, so it's time for Grandma Reads a Story. And this program is a joint program with the Foster Grandparents Program of Oakland County, sponsored by Catholic Charities of Southeastern Michigan and the Pine Public Library. So I'm really happy today to have Grandma Janet back, and she's going to be reading a couple of great books. So take it away, Grandma Janet.
Okay, our book today is The Very Impatient Caterpillar. By Ross Barak. Okay, now you see the caterpillars here in the tree, and they're kind of waiting. Okay, the caterpillar that we're going to be talking with today is right here, and he says, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" They're all kind of climbing the tree, and he's just down there. He doesn't know what they're doing. And so his buddy says, "We're going to metamorphosize." Meta, what now? Transform into butterflies. Right, I knew that. Wait, you're telling me I can become a butterfly with wings? Yes. For real? Yes. Wait for me. Okay, now what? He says. Build your chrysalis. Chrysalis, right. I knew that. What? How did you do that? Yeah, didn't know that this was what he was going to have to do. Is it a spin or more of a twirl? He's just a little guy that needs a little more help. Okay, now he's spinning around. He's giving it a try. Am I a butterfly yet? Ooh, his buddy doesn't even say anything. Now what? Just be patient. Let nature take its course. Patience, right, I got this. Am I a butterfly yet? No. How about now? No. Now? No. Be patient. I have a question. Not yet. You don't even know what I was going to ask. Fine, ask. Now how's your day going? Also, am I a butterfly yet? No. Just be patient. Okay, so he's been making all this noise around, and so all of the other little guys say, "Shh, we're trying to metamorphosize." Okay. Obviously, I know this, but know how long this takes? But do you know how long this takes? 2 weeks. 2 weeks to metamorphosize. Right, 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Oh, what am I going to do in here for 2 weeks? Can I get a comic book or something? What if I need to use the bathroom? Anyone want to play a game? What if I want a snack? Hello, 2 pizzas, please. My address, a chrysalis. How long have I been in here? He's trying to amuse himself. It's still day 1. This is taking forever. That's it. I feel metaphoricized enough. Look out, world. Feast your eyes on this beautiful butterfly. He thinks he's become a butterfly. How do I look? Transformed? Time to spread my wings and fly. Wait. Flap, 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 flap. Where are my wings? Time for a new approach.
Splat.
Okay, you can do this. You can be patient. Oh, am I kidding? I can't be patient. Get a grip. You can, his friend says. I can't. I can't. You are the little caterpillar that could. He's looking in a mirror. He's talking to himself. I am the little caterpillar that couldn't. He's given up already. You can. I can't. After he thinks it over. You can. I can't. You can. I can't. Can. Can't. I can be patient. Patience is all in the mind. Be one with the chrysalis. I'm doing it. Just be patient. Just be patient. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Look, day 6. Day 7, I'm doing it. Just be patient. Just be patient. Day 10. Day 11, and 2 weeks later, and you see the little guy coming out of the chrysalis here.
There you go. See his eyes.
I did it. I'm a butterfly.
Oh, pretty. It is quite a transformation.
You know, I do feel transformed. Starting now, I'm going to be way more patient. Hey, where are you all going? We're migrating. Migrating, right, right. Wait for me. Are we there yet? Ooh. His friend says.
Yeah. So, well, that was wonderful. So, what parts that did you like about this story, Janet? Grandma Janet.
Oh,
What struck you?
I don't know. It's just like he got a little behind, and he wasn't really sure how everything was supposed to work out, and so he did the right thing. He found a friend that would advise him.
Oh,
And
I like that.
And so anyway, the friend stood by him and answered all of his questions, and so gradually he was learning, but he was trying to show that he was kind of a macho guy, I guess, you know, that he was capable, and he got a little ahead of himself. He just happened to be the caterpillar that was a little late in forming, like the others were. So he was getting a little scared, I think, but he didn't want to show scared. He wanted to show all the confidence he could. So he did a lot of wisecracking, but anyway, he finally got there.
Yeah. Part I really liked was he said he was going to be one with the chrysalis, and then he said deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out. So I mean those are the kinds of things that we humans do. You know, we try to become one with the universe, or you know, we talk about deep breathing and to deal with your emotions. And so he kind of was, to me, that he was all over there. I can't do it. I can't do it. He's trying to tell himself he can. And like I like what you said about finding a friend that could inform him. I hadn't really thought of that part. It's a really good part. So we're trying to do something and we feel like we can't do it. We can also find a friend and they will help us and answer our questions or give us tell us what's going to happen next. So yeah, it was kind of a fun.
He was trying to make light of the whole situation, you know, trying to show that yes, I can do it. And they knew that he hadn't developed quite as quickly as they had. Yeah. So they weren't saying anything, but he was trying to show that yes, I'm up with all you guys, you know. But he just was a little slower getting started and becoming the caterpillar, but he didn't want to show that he was scared.
Yeah, he did. Yep. So yeah, and I think it strikes me as anybody who's dealt with kids, are we there, you know, is it 10 yet? Or, you know, has it been, you know, are we there yet? Or, you know, that whole thing is, how long has it been? And I can't do it. And, you know, all of us that have dealt with kids go through all of that kind of stuff. So it's also kind of fun. Okay, so we also have another story. And this one is by the same author.
Continuation of the impatient caterpillar. This is called The Little Butterfly That Could.
Okay.
And yet he's, but what it says on small print, it says, what if I can't? So he's still scared.
Those self-doubts, yeah.
Okay, so they've been flying, and he's over the ocean here. It says where, and he's thinking to himself, where are the flowers? He's scared to death, you can tell.
Yeah, a lot of water.
All by himself there in the ocean. Where are the flowers? He doesn't know what he's not used to this. He's afraid that he's gonna miss out. And so he runs into the whale. He meets the whale. Hey, have you seen a group of migrating butterflies? They went that way. The whale points out where it was, where they are.
Okay, he asked for help again.
Woohoo, I'm so close. Yeah, only 200 more miles. 200 miles? How am I supposed to travel that far? You fly. Can I take a plane? No. A hot air balloon? No. A blimp? No. No. Then I'll never make it. Oh, life was so much simpler as a caterpillar. Me. I easily built a chrysalis.
Hmm.
Showing the chrysalis here. I'm inside. Patiently waited to become a butterfly. Then began my journey with friends to find flowers. Things got cloudy.
Oh.
When I emerged, I was lost and alone. But you'll get there 1 mile at a time, the whale is telling him. What if I get lost again or caught in a storm? He's into panic now. What if a snake tries to eat me, or a lizard, or a bird, or a dragonfly, or a frog, or a spider? Why does everyone think I'm so delicious? He's looking in the book. He's showing who eats the butterflies.
Oh,
Because
wow.
this is so new to him, and he's still scared to death.
Yeah. Never thought of it that way.
And the whale says, we all get scared, even you. You're the biggest creature in the ocean, but the ocean is bigger. Sometimes I get butterflies in my stomach too. Whoosh, and whoosh, the butterfly goes into the whale's mouth. He says, the whale says, what are you doing? And the butterfly says, I'll just stay in here with the other butterflies. And the whale of the belly. This is way more spacious than my chrysalis. Anything other than krill? No, I'll just order in. Hello, a bouquet of flowers, please, extra nectar. The occasion, I'm hungry. My address, a whale. And so the people at the store hang up on him. Click. Hello, hello. Wait, can't I just live in your stomach forever? No. How about a 1-year lease? No. You have to keep trying.
Oh, wow.
One good thing, this guy's found a good friend that's helping him out, and good friends.
Yeah, yes.
Right. Keep trying. 200 miles, no problem. Getting closer. I can smell the flowers. How far did I fly? 2 feet. 2 feet? That's it? All I smell is failure.
Oh.
Don't give up. Keep trying, the whale says. Right. Keep trying. Nothing can stop me. Except the wind. Now he's in a windstorm. He's got something else to be scared of.
Oh no, the wind's blowing him.
Splat. Right back where I started. He just it gets flown right into the whale and hits the whale. I'll never get there. Right back where I started. You're just not there yet. Wow. Believe you can.
You can.
Okay, believe you can do it. You were born to fly. I was born to cry. The only thing you have to fear is usually fear itself, but everything. He says, I fear everything. If at first you don't succeed, stop trying. No. If at first you don't succeed, fly again. So he's getting some confidence in himself now. He's even putting the football helmet on his head. He's ready to go now. Okay, the whale says, go find your way. I got this. So he's beginning to feel a little afraid. He says, he's telling himself, stay on track. Wind at my back. Don't get eaten. So he's thinking of all the things he's got to be careful of. Keep trying. Keep flying. Keep trying. 200 miles later. He's finally reached his destination. I did it. You found your way.
Yeah.
His friend is happy to see him. You know, there's nothing I can't do when I believe in myself. I could fly 1,000,000 more miles. That's great. Now eat up before we go dormant. What now? You know, stay still all winter. Right. Stay still all winter. No problem. And suddenly he says, he's scared to death. How long is winter?
Wow.
Until that concludes.
Oh, what a great story. That's a great story. So what part did you like, Grandma Janet? What was your favorite part?
I just like to show that he talked about his fears, and he didn't worry that about what they said to him, and he faced, but then he went ahead and said, yes, I'm going to give it a try. And in his mind, so he did, and he eventually got there. Got to the destination, and I thought that was what was good about it. He found some friends that cheered him up, and he just started to believe in himself, even though he didn't actually, but he just thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to believe this is going to happen. And because I can do it, I'm as good as anybody else.
Yeah, and he had some setbacks. You know, the wind, all of a sudden the wind picked up, and it almost splat in the back up on the whale. And then he was reading a book about all the everything that eats butterflies. He's like, why am I so delicious? I thought that was really funny. But yeah, he just, and the interesting is his personality still stayed the same. He still got discouraged. He had fears. He's like, oh, freak out. Wasn't going to do it. Wasn't going to succeed. And yet, somehow, he just found it in himself. He just persevered. Like you said, he asked for help from people. I think that's a really important piece. Sometimes we all get to that point where we feel like, oh, we can't do this. This is too hard. 200 miles, you know, you think about a little butterfly flying 200 miles over oceans and winds, and, you know, all those creatures that love to eat delicious little butterflies.
Yes.
And yet he faced it. He faced his fears, and he didn't let them stop him. He kept trying. And I think that's the key. It's not giving up. You just gotta keep trying. Somebody said you have to try one more time, then you fail. That's called success. Trying one more time, then you fail. That's called.
He didn't give up. That was the good thing. He had no confidence that he was going to succeed, because this was also brand new, and so he didn't know how he was going to pull that out and get to the destination, and he wasn't even sure what it would be like when he got there. So he just found a way to have faith in himself.
Mm-hmm. So, well, how are these two books the same?
Well, they were written by the same man, and it's like book 1 and book 2. You know, the first one is how they get started, you know, as the caterpillar, and then the second book leads on to after the caterpillar is done doing what they usually do in the wild, you know, which is you know, eat, and then they go into get a chrysalis, and so this is just showing that. And the second book is that they're out of the chrysalis now, and they've all flown to the destination, except him. He's just been behind at every front for no reason of his. It was just the way it was. You know, he either didn't get the sunlight as soon as they did, or however he got started late.
So I think both of these books strike me as books you could read when kids feeling a little discouraged. No, I can't do it. You know, well, read a story, and you also understand really how amazing it is that a little caterpillar can make a chrysalis. His mom never taught him, you know, how does that happen? And the miracle of flying, breaking out of that, flying all that distance. It's all
nature is remarkable. It's remarkable in how they all do what they are born to do, and they just go ahead and they do it. And that is remarkable in itself, that they can start out to be one type of a species, like a caterpillar, and then turn into a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Grandma Janet, for reading those stories. Those were wonderful stories.
Well, you're very welcome. I enjoy reading them.
Yeah, they were fun. A little bit different than I usually pick stories, but sometimes we got to shake it up a little, have a little bit of a story.
A little variety.
Yeah. So thank you again so much.
You're welcome.
We'll be back again next week for Grandma Lisa's story at 3:30. Goodbye.
Goodbye.